Hello and welcome down onto the tech desk, and in today's video we're going to be looking at this little lot. So this is all from one company called getmechanism, and they do accessories for the Steam Deck, the ROG Ally, the PS Portal. So here it is, the DeckMate for the Steam Deck, the AllyMate for the ROG Ally, and you guessed it, PortalMate for the PS Portal. And they also do a universal adapter, which I'll talk about later. Okay, so the idea is you get one of these kind of pieces here that they've made, you stick it onto the back of them, and then you add all of these accessories, and there's all different accessories. That's what I'm going to be talking about here. So let's separate these then. So we've got Steam Deck stuff there, we've got the ROG Ally stuff there, and we've got the Portal bit there, and then we have a phone mount, we have an IKEA Skedis mount, we have a wall mount, which is that minus these red bits that you can take off, which I'll talk about later. We have a kickstand. We have what I've been using as a battery bank mount, Visa mount, two universal mounts. And then this is for the phone mount. So if your phone isn't MagSafe, you get this that you can stick on, but I'll talk about that in a bit. Okay, so let's talk about the DeckMate first, because this is the piece that you get with that you put onto the back of the Steam Deck, and as you see, it is black plastic. They've actually just released this one, so they've kindly sent me this one, which is their kind of like limited edition version, which is a little bit see-through. Can you see that? Translucent. Okay, I'm wondering if they do any other colors, and I'll explain why later. But okay, so the idea is you get your Steam Deck like that, and you hook it on. And it's pretty much self-explanatory, but as you can see, you get on there the edge of the fans there and there, so there's no real obstruction on the fans. Okay, so it's kind of like almost half of the fan there, half of the fan there. So no, you haven't really got to worry about it. And what you do is you hook it on the top, and then you snap it like that. Okay, and there we go. It has been fitted, and that's it. As you can see, the profile from the top and the bottom, hardly any profile at all. So if you've got your favourite case, so my Top case I have for the Steam Deck, it goes in there without any issues at all, because there's no real kind of extra on here. And if you look here, this is the bit here. So this is kind of universal. This you will find on everything that they do. So the AllyMate, the DeckMate, the PortalMate, the universal one, it is all this bit here. And just below it, you'll see there you've got place for 2 extra SD cards if you want to, if you travel around with any SD cards. And then once you've done that, you're happily away playing your Steam Deck fine, and you want to add an accessory, all you do is you're going to grab one and fit it. Okay, so let's take, for example, the best one that I use is the kickstand here. And if I look on here, it has this springy bit here. So what you're going to do is you're going to shove that springy bit in there and clip it in, okay, like that. Okay, so it's in. And when you want to take it out, you push it like that, okay? Really simple method, like so, okay? And then once you've done that, you've got yourself a kickstand, an adjustable kickstand at that. Brilliant. Right, so let's move on then. Let's go to the ROG Ally, exactly the same way. There's the AllyMate. Here we go. AllyMate, again, this universal bit in here. Place for 2 memory cards on here. And when you hook it on, you're going to be hooking it on to that vent bit and that vent bit there, like so. So again, hardly any profile on that, and then snap it on, and again, nice and thin. With this one, I think they need to do it in a white. I don't know if they can, but I think this needs to be white to match the ROG Ally. It looks like it's wearing a strap, doesn't it? This one, very much blended in. This one is a little bit more obvious. I think if they did this in a white, I'd be all over that. And for this one, what you can do is, so let's say, for example, you wanted a kickstand, you could just pop that off that one, and then pop it onto that one. So you've got yourself a kickstand for your ROG Ally. Okay, as I was saying, it's universal. So if you've got one of these, you just need to go and buy yourself kind of whatever bits you need, and it fits for all of them. So that's the kickstand. Then if we quickly whip over to the Portal, as we said, the PortalMate, this is a little bit different. The way that this works, this has got some rubber bits on there, just because you're going to be doing a little bit of sliding. You put it on there, and then you slide it up through there to the center, okay? So there we go, about the center there, okay? And then that's fitted on there. You don't need to worry about it scratching at all. I've been taking this on and off for the past few weeks. Hasn't touched it at all. And then again, if you want to use the kickstand, like that. Brilliant, you've got a kickstand for your Portal. And then also what we've got is these. So these are universal mounts. So like the back of these three here, you have this piece, like stick it on any phone you like, and then you can have the kickstand on there. So you can have a kickstand for your phone if that's what you want, or an iPad. I certainly have an iPad. If you had a big iPad, you could use it with a kickstand if you wanted to. Right, so that's all them fitted. So we've got them all fitted onto all three of them. We've looked at the kickstand. If we go and have a look at some other bits on here, let's have a look at these two first. So these are essentially the same thing, okay? They are identical, but the only difference is with the SCADIS mount, you get these red pins, okay? So you unscrew that and these two bits come aside. You fit it yourself. You basically put these two together like that and then screw it on there. And then you have this folded bit, and that works on the SCADIS mount. I've taken this off my wall just to show you what it's like. So what you're gonna do is you get these bits in here into any one of these mounts in here. It fits in like that. And then you turn these like that to lock it, like so. So it's locked, that's in place. And then you fit this on here. Let's take that off, like that, okay? And then you've got your Steam Deck on there. And then if you wanted to put something else on there, let's go for the ROG Ally. Again, place it on there, and that's fitted onto your SCADIS board, like so. Then when you want to take it off, all you're going to do is pull that out like that, and that comes off, or if you want to move it, like so. Okay? So we've got rid of the SCADIS board now, it's a bit in the way. So this is basically a wall mount, so you can fit this however you want to. I put it onto plasterboard and I did these massive screws. It's a bit ugly, but I'll be honest with you, it doesn't matter because it gets hidden behind there. So you can do whatever you want, but you screw that onto the wall and it sits on there, and you can just have these on the wall. I think this would be absolutely fantastic of having three like that next to my gaming setup, of having the Steam Deck, the ROG Ally and the Portal all on the wall like that, and it looks invisible as well. I think it's very good. And again, it's exactly the same way to mount it. So you got this on your wall, you put it on there like so, and it would hang on the wall like so. Brilliant. Next one, Visa mount. I've got mine up there. I've got a Visa mount up there, and I have this on here on the side for my ROG Ally when I'm using it. Again, exactly the same. And it is a universal size for the Visa mount, 7.5 centimeters squared. Stick it on the Visa mount, and again, you can just have your console up there. This is your universal bracket. So this would be, you can stick this on. So you've got a sticky pad on here. What you can do is stick that onto your power bank. This isn't the power bank that I use for my console, so I won't be sticking it on, but you can stick it on your power bank onto there, have that stuck like that, and then you could be playing it with the cable running into the Steam Deck, and you could be like charging it with the power bank stuck to it like so. Make it quite heavy, but you know, some people need that, and it's just a great solution to be able to do that. And then finally, this is my favorite. I use this all the time. This is the phone mount. Okay, so let's use the ROG Ally, and you're going to pop it in like you do normally, but this one, because you might have an expensive piece of equipment and it might be quite heavy, there's an extra piece here. So there's a little flap here that you clip down like that, and it secures it a bit more. You have this bit here, you can undo that, and you can do this however you want, whether you want it at the top like so, like that, and we have it at the top of the screen. If you did want to just move to the bottom of the screen, you just simply move it around, but we'll stick with the top of the screen like that. Clip it on, tighten that up, make sure that's tight, and then we have another one here which you can undo and make sure you get the right angle for your phone, and then tighten it up. We have a 3/8" connector there, so if you wanted a camera or a light or anything like that, I haven't really thought of something useful for that personally, but you can if you want to put something on the top. And then, as I said, it's MagSafe on there, so you just put your phone on and the phone doesn't come off. Oh, brilliant. So you can be playing and watching YouTube or watching whatever you want on your phone like this. As I said, it does get a bit heavy because of your phone, but to be honest with you, it's not too heavy for me to worry about it, and I get to watch my phone at the same time. And like I said, if you didn't have a MagSafe, you could literally just stick this onto the back of your phone like that, and then it would stick onto this. You get that included with the phone mount. But like I say, I use this all the time. When I'm playing handheld with my Ally, I always have my phone up on here. It doesn't bother me with the weight on here, and I just think it's fantastic. Then if we just flip off, if I can keep the phone on there like that, just stick it onto the Portal like so, and we've got that there. Let's whip it over to the Steam Deck. We've got it on the Steam Deck there like that. Fantastic. This is well worth it. If you find that you are watching YouTube or certainly watching your phone while playing one of your handhelds, this is absolutely brilliant. And then it's really only this one. I was saying they've got the translucent one. They also sent me, I haven't used these yet, the translucent kickstand, the translucent, what I call the battery bank mount, and then the translucent universal mount as well. This mount would probably be the better of the two universal mounts because it is thinner, but it is just exactly the same. You just stick it on somewhere and then you can just fit your phone mount however you want. This is an absolutely genius system. I use it loads, especially this phone mount. I think it's absolutely brilliant. It's not going to break the bank either. I think you can do bundles or you can do individuals. I think the bundle is around £39, and that gets you pretty much everything I've shown for one of the systems. But then if you get everything with the system, all you're going to need to do is just buy this piece because you've got all of this. So it's never going to break the bank. Right, so let's think of some questions you might have. So the most obvious one is it durable? Yes, I've been playing with this for weeks and I've not had a problem with any of them. The ones that have gone up on the wall have been fine. The ones with the Visa mount have been fine. I haven't had an issue with any of them. Another question you might have is, does it scratch any of the consoles? No, it doesn't. I certainly haven't had any experience of any scratching at all with the Steam Deck or any of them. I've had this on and off here loads and loads of times, and even with this one, but this has the rubber pads on here with the moving on and off there. I haven't had an issue with it. And also another question is, can I 3D print them myself? Yes, you can. It even gives you instructions on the website, but it won't be as good as the quality of these. Would I change anything? Well, yes, I would. I think the PortalMate and the AllyMate could do with being white. I don't know if that's possible, but I just think it would be better suited for me, I think, if these were white and it blended in more. Okay, let me know if you have any other questions about any of this stuff. Go and have a look. These aren't particularly expensive, if I'm honest. Like I say, just get one of the grips for whichever console you own and then buy it in a bundle, and then you can just add and take off which ones you need. No problems at all. Okay, I hope that's been of use for you. I'm really enjoying using this, and I hope if you do get them, you enjoy them too, because I think it's a brilliant solution for owning one of these handheld consoles. Okay, please like, please subscribe to the next video. Bye.